If you've been keeping up with my channel, you know that what I mostly do are pennies, customer wrapped pennies from the bank. If you go through my older videos, you'll see some with other coins. You'll see some with marbles. Here's a little bottle of marbles I have. These marbles sell between $5 and $20 a piece. And stamps. Now, I'm not an expert with stamp. I'm not an expert with anything, to be totally honest with you. But every once in a while, I'll see a deal, or what I believe to be a deal, and I will make a bid at it. And I picked up this stamp collection online for a little over $300. Now, in the stamp world, $300 is a lot of money. Just like, believe it or not, kind of similar to the penny world. Most pennies are worth a cent or two. Same thing with stamps. Most stamps are worthless. And there's a ton of varieties when it comes to stamps. Are even more difficult, in my opinion, than coins are. You can have a stamp that has the same picture. It looks almost identical. And depending on the shade of red can be the difference between if it is a 10-cent stamp or $1,000 stamp. And usually only an expert can tell those two. You have to have color sheets, or you have to have examples of the colors. And even then, the sun fading and age can change. Forget about it, man. It's super complicated. But there are some stamps that, if they are original gum, no hinge, mint, that they are, you can look them up and you can tell what they are. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna look. I'm gonna show you what you might be able to expect for a $300 to $400 purchase of a lot of stamps. All right. Now, I have opened this up and I had to rearrange it a bit because the person who sent it to me had it a little haphazard, and I don't know if it was bounced around. It almost doesn't matter because a lot of the stuff is in books and boxes. So I'm going to say it kind of doesn't matter. Obviously, respect and all of that comes into play, and that's a whole nother dimension to packing and shipping. All right. So I'm going to go through this whole lot with you right now. And at the end, you can leave a comment if you think it was worth it. Personally, I'm going to say I think that piecing this stamp collection out is about $5,000. Piecing it out. And I don't mean 10 cents stamps you want 10 cents for. I mean, some of the stamps have a $10 to $20 to $30 value. And then other groups have also $10 to $20 to $30 value, right? So, for example, in this box, it's a nice rubber band. I've seen, I forgot what this, there's a stamp guy who I am subscribed to, and he showed the art of grouping used stamps together, the detail and meticulous attention it takes to do something like this. I'm going to say it's a little beyond me. Each one of these might be worth $1, right? Now, some of them might be worth a little more. Now, let's just look through some of these quickly. And the person put the date and the Scott number. That's the Scott number, right? And most of these, like I said, the whole group might be worth $1. The whole group. Here, there's probably, does he say how many are here? Let me put my glasses on. 1, 2, 3, 4. He does not say. I don't know. Oh, there's the different ones are in here. He put different ones in here. 1, 2, 7, 7901, 7902. So he put the different Scott numbers in here. Now, check this out. Within this box are other little boxes. And inside here are other little stamps. Now, these stamps were not shown in the auction. If it would have been too many thousands and thousands of pictures, they can't do that. And I can tell you right now, some of these stamps have value onto themselves. I believe this is, it looks German to me. See the German or Dutch, something like that. Okay. And I've seen stamps like this sell for a couple bucks each. Similar. Now, maybe the whole box is worth a couple bucks. Maybe each stamp is. I'm not sure. That we're not going to go through right now. But I just want to point out that if you buy a large enough auction, there are chances that you're going to find things that the person didn't show because of time constraints and the amount of pictures that they're allowed to show. Here goes another little box. Of used stamps. I guess they're all used in Canada. And he's got the link in there. Now, someone who knows stamps will go, "Oh yeah, that Lincoln 4 cents. I know what year it is." I'm not that knowledgeable to say that kind of information. Okay, but as you can see, there's a whole bunch of these little books. I probably try to see if I'd probably group like 4 or 5 of these up together, or maybe try to sell the whole thing for. But I would look through these first. These little boxes, I would definitely check out first, and probably not include them as they are different than the other groups. So I showed you those 2 boxes. Here goes another big used UST, United States, I guess is what. Just a bunch of random stuff. And here go some of the other ones. Obviously, the lower the Scott number, the earlier the stamp. So when you start seeing, so here, this one here shows Scott 719, 1932. So that's not for nothing. Let me see. What's this one here? And again, I don't want this to be a super, super long video, but there's obviously tons of stuff here. What Scott is this? Scott 718, 1932, another one. That's 719, 1932, the Olympics. So these older ones might be an extra buck or two. All right. So that's our first item up for viewing. And I'll put the rubber band back on. Now, what we will do is we're going to leave this for last. These, I believe, there's a fancy word I'm looking for like the creme of the creme, the coup de trois, whatever, are these. I believe the more expensive stamps are in here. Let me look. You know, maybe it might not be the Christmas ones then. Because there were some stamps that had value more than others. No, I don't think it's even this one. This is, let me tell you something. You know how much these little books, these stamps books cost with the acid-free and with the little pockets? These books are $10 to $30 for each. This freaking super expensive, these little books. Okay, so neither one of these look, and I know that one is not. Is it here? Oh, okay. Now we're gonna look at this at the end. I'm not sure. We'll look at these at the end. We'll start off with the bigger books and some of the miscellaneous stuff. Oops, sorry. I have to try not to touch the phone. So here we have a bag of each one of these. Oh, I guess it's the Tuberculosis Association. Oh, what, starting from 1925. I don't know what these are worth, but each one is full of these 1954. You can smell, if you could smell this, it has that super duper old mildew kind of smell. So these are the stamps I think that they don't have any value. They're not for mailing stuff out. Yeah, I don't think these have any value. I might have to sell the whole lot of these. I mean, I'll go through them individually. Look, the envelopes, it's so old the envelopes are falling apart. How about here? 5 cents, 1932, Washington. Again, I'm not going to show everything because it'll just take too long. Okay. So he has used stamps in here. 1932. Look, these got to be from maybe the person must have died, and I'm assuming, and they sent it to the stamp dude who sells on eBay. Let me check this out. But whoever's collection this was, they were very meticulous about taking care of their stuff, and that's one of the things. One of the reasons I love buying stamp collections, because stamp people tend to be very, very neat, and I like neat people. My wife is a neat nut, and I don't know. Even though I'm not, and the funny thing is, I'm not the neatest person. You see, to me, I don't know if I'd have to sell this whole group here together, or if I could do it by the envelope. I probably have to check them all out, and but as you can see, he has them in order, the Scott number. So I'm taking them out of order. The A87, which one is that? I wish they weren't used. $0.20. And usually the higher denomination, also the more expensive a stamp is. Of course, condition, all that stuff comes into play. 1917, 1919. Wow. All right, let me put these back on top. And I'll put them back in the bag. So he has some mixed stuff here. Another piece of, okay, envelope. And I'll try to move expeditiously through this. That way the video is not super duper long. Here goes another box of stamps. If you see something that you're like, oh, that's whatever, something special, just leave it in the comments with it. You have to leave a timestamp, or I'll never know what you're talking about, because there's thousands of stamps here. You know, so you could put the name of the stamp, and you could put the timestamp. Oh, here goes another one of those little books. See, look, he even put a little piece of cardboard on the top. 1949. Yeah, I like that. I think that's called a pre. No, is that a pre-cancel? No. Molly Fitcher. And actually, this stamp looks unused, and it has the. And look. Wow, here goes another little box. That looks like a really interesting stamp. I don't know if I've ever seen that stamp before, that 8-cent stamp. Is it used? And yeah, it's used. Has a light cancel going through the face. I've never seen that stamp before. I'll buy defective and or sound United States stamps. Look how old this is. Like from, oh, I know that stamp. I've seen these before. Anyway, let me move on. All of this is weeks and weeks of going through. It's going to take me. Oh, this is not, it's, this book here is such a nice book. Look at the quality. That's gone, man. So this one here has the some of the, this is like that Franklin Mint type stamps, but they're in the middle. There's some other stuff. Some more stamps, flag stamps, it says. See, it's cool that the person puts descriptions on the envelopes. And look, these are empty, so I could, but he put some of them, kept, oh, I can't show you that one at the end. Okay, so that's that. There was a nudie postcard in it. I don't know what this is. Some of the things, like I said, I already checked out. This I did not. What is this? I don't get it. It's embossed. What is this? I don't know what this is. It has the, must be something. Copyright of this print is restricted. I don't know what this is. I guess it's something. Maybe he got, I think some of this stuff came from like he was in a stamp club or something. Let me see what it says. Oh, it has the person's name here. And is there any date on it? Oh, 1957. So this collection comes from this person from 1957. Whew, 1957. Wow. 1957. That's a long time ago. Maybe this is his collection from when he was a little kid. Look, he even bought something from the Mystic Stamp. Mystic Stamp is still around. He bought this stamp from Mystic Stamp. Look. And Mystic Stamp would put these little stickers on it. 1969 set of one, price $1. If this would, I wonder if it's still $1 today. United Nations, well, whatever it is. He paid $1 for it. How cool is that? So this guy was a serious stamp collector. And this is probably his whole life's work that I have here. And you know what? I'm going to treat it with the respect it deserves. And I'm going to make sure, oh, I guess another Mystic Stamp. United Nations. He paid $2 for this. I don't want to say in 1971, whenever he bought it. I don't know if the stamp is from 1971 or the purchase is from 1971. Oh, these are unused. So he does have unused stamps here. And then he has something else here. What's this, like a book? Oh, wow. This is some cool stuff. So I've seen like these books, and if they're in nice condition, these souvenir books, I've seen them sell individually for, $5, $10, $20, depending on, depending. Just come on, get in there. Okay. A couple of the stamps fell out. goes back into the box. All right, this is a group. He just has these used stamps. On this, in all these envelopes are just used stamps, I believe. This is what I remember being typical when I was a kid. You would get bags of just stamps with just for $1 or $2. But on the other side, check this out. Oh, and then there's more envelopes. Look at this. He has them all in order. And I'm assuming these are worth $1 or $2 a piece. All unused. I looked up a couple of them already, and they were indeed $1 or $2 a piece. And you look how many there are. There's a ton of them. And then there's more on the bottom here. You want to look at it? Let me show you what it is. I know you'll feel cheated. If I don't show you, I know you're going to feel cheated. So I just have to put it back into the... Oh, he's got that commemorative like U.S. Mint stuff. Again, these are like $1 a piece. These stamp cards. Is this the same thing? Or is this... Oh, this looks like more of that United Nations stuff. This stuff to me, what's that? I guess this is the person. He's from San Francisco, California. Oh, yeah. See, this is that, stay healthy, don't smoke stuff. Okay. Those, I believe, are not worth much. If there are some that are worth more, then I don't know what they are. I would have to look them up individually. But I'm going to have to assume that these, not the ones, and I'd probably sell those like as a lot. And these used ones, the same thing, or I would give them away as like gifts. Like when you purchase something, I just send you an extra 100 used stamps. As far as I know, they're not worth anything. These used stamps like that. Now, if again, leave it in the comment if you have something constructive. Leave it in the comment. I'm not a stamp expert or anything like that. But I thought this would be an interesting video to look at. I don't know. This is. I mean, I might pick up a lot like this once every year or two. This is not the type of lot you find every day going in auction. This size, you might find 1 book or 2 books. Not even 2 books. All right, let's see if I could. I have no idea what's in this. Look at that. That's metal. That's metal. Look at the what holds it in place. Scots National. Let me see if I can straighten this out for you a little. Scots National Postal. Is it empty? Are they blank? They took them out. There were stamps here. Somebody took them out. That's not cool. There were stamps there. They took them out. Now, I'm going to say that the person did not do this who sold this because they did not show. I guess they just sold this as the book. Hmm. 1928 perforated. So let me do this real quick to see if there's anything in here, or if they're all blank. I think that's just the. I don't know if that's it. Is that the stamp itself? No, that's just the picture. That's the picture of the stamp. It's blank though. All right, so this one is empty. Oh, no, okay. Then we have some. So they left some in here and they took some out. Okay, let me do it like this. Oh, okay, they left a lot of them in here. That's cool. So they took out, looks like they took out the older ones, I guess. Not for nothing, but these look pretty old too. 1940. Oh, these are nice stamps. These Pony Express stamps. Pages like this can sell for anywhere from $1 to, I mean, these are mint, unused, original gum, no hinge. They're inside those pieces there. That people, a lot of people don't like to see the hinge. Fifth, oh, he's got, all right. So towards the end, it's got a lot of stamps. All right, very good. Okay, then we got some blank again. All right, and let's see the end. If we get any stamps towards the end. Okay, so just the ones we saw in the middle, but there were a lot there though. And then, okay, here goes another. And the last page has stamps. Is that funny? Yeah, I know that stamp. It's not expensive. Even though the one on the right is has a pre-cancel. Okay. I mean, believe it or not, the book might be worth more than the stamps. These types of books are pretty expensive also. I'm going to put it back in here instead of putting on the floor, and then it'll give us something to, it's pretty even with the box, so it'll give us something to lean the other books on. Oh, look at this with Joe Biden. What is this? Oh, all the presidents. That's crazy. Is that it? No. Oh, wow. And it's got the wax paper in between. I'm calling it wax paper. I don't know if that's what it is or not. And it has a lot of empty space. I mean, the book's in excellent condition. And again, like I said, oh, this one has I seen this. They go for about $10. This one's from the 1860s. Oh, look at this. Safe soaking. Back in the issue of More Simple. Oh, look at this. That's interesting. Is that it? That might be it. Yeah. Okay. Let me fix that up. Put it back. Was it in this way? Or was it in that way? Okay, it was in that way. Okay, this looks a little miscellaneous. It's pretty cool. Oh, look, and he's got the Scott numbers. So these are older. Okay, and somehow they came out of the binder. Oh, I like that he has it. I like that he has it marked with the Scott numbers. I think that's the Scott number. I'm assuming it is. That's an assumption. I don't know if they are. I have to look them up. Yeah, and like all of these might only be worth $1, if that, maybe less. Okay, but some of these in here might have some value. Commemorative. You just put them in here. All right. Look at this old one. Wow, has I don't know if that's mold. You know, I think I'm looking at it backwards. Yeah. No, it smells moldy, that's for sure. Oh no, I had it the right way. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So he's got some miscellaneous stamps here. You can see the Scott number. And he's got, and then there's, oh, are these the ones? Hold on a second. He had a group of expensive, when I say expensive, I mean, $10, $20 stamps. Obviously, stamps going to the thousands. I want to see if this is it. Yeah, come back over here. Yeah, these are them. I think these are them. Yeah, yes. I've seen these stamps before. I looked them up prior to bidding in the auction. And these are the ones that have some value, I believe. I know he had some that had the prices at the top. Maybe some in the back. See, like this stamp here, depending on how many perforations it has, you have to use the, forget about it. Here it goes. Boom. These I save. And I'm going to show you all of them because this is where I assumed I would get my money back from, and everything else would be extras. That was my hope. Again, I told you I paid a little bit over $300, and you can make your own decision as to whether or not. But these are the ones that he had highlighted as being, had some value. This one, it says it's a $50 stamp. I have no idea. To me, it looks like a 5-cent stamp or a 0-cent stamp. This one he has is an $80 stamp. This one he has is a $70 stamp. And this looks unused. I don't even see a light cancel on it. And then here goes a group of, I have to look at these all individually. So this is, I'm hoping that this group of stamps here is $300 or close to it. Honestly, that's my hope. Because there's a good chance a lot of the other stuff I'm just gonna, and I will put this to the side. All right, okay, now we can look to see what else is inside this book. Like, to me, I might just sell, do a quick price check on these and then sell all the pages. Look at these. I'm not, the computer's all the way over there. I would have checked out some of these. I've seen stamps like this. I got to check these out. I really, really have to check these out. I don't even remember him showing this in the auction, to be honest with you. I don't think he could have showed everything. And if I didn't get it, then, what am I going to say? Oh, this one's inside a plastic thing, like you would have got from maybe from the post office or something. You see how, look, oranges. You put oranges. Came out. Oranges. So all of these, depending on the color, the amount of prefs, they could be from different years, different Scott numbers. Psh. Look, he has you think I could, these are the oranges and these are the cyans and these are the, I don't know, man. It's crazy. And look, one of them fell out. I don't even know where this is from. I'm just going to put it back in there. Carmines. Okay, look. So here, check this out. Look what this dude did, man. I'm assuming it's a dude. See? Reddish lake. Brownish red. He put a question. Even he doesn't even know, man. Nobody knows, man. That's, you gotta be so careful with this stuff. My thing is always, if you buy cheap, you should always be okay. You know, so I try to stay away from the expensive stuff because honestly, I can't tell one from the other. Oh, look at that. He's got some non-perforated stamps. Oh, that's nice. Oh boy. What was that? Okay. All right. Yeah. Like what I feel, what I've learned from selling stamps and buying stamps is you don't mix price values. You don't sell junk. You don't sell 10-cent stamps with $10 stamps. You separate those. No, it just doesn't work out, you know. All right. Okay, on the bottom, there's some stuff on the bottom here. Okay. Yeah, California. What is this? I don't know what these are. I've never seen these before. It's pretty interesting. I'll have to do research on all this. He had the papers in between. This guy took care of his stuff, man. I have much respect. Okay, then we got all these things on the side here. 1974 mint set. Okay. Oh yeah, this dude, man. Probably got this from the post office, I'm assuming. I don't know. That looks pretty random to me. And I'll put them on the other side so we don't. What is this? Wildlife of America. Are there stamps in here? Or is it just pictures? It's just a book? Okay, it's just a book. Some of these books are worth cheese. And some of them are worth nothing. But it's in pretty good condition. And also, if you don't want to leave a long message in the comments below, you know you can always email me at lookwhatjustfound@gmail.com. Another mint set. It has those big stamps. That's pretty cool. And there's some other pamphlet inside there I'm not going to take out. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to go through those little books. Books like this with used stamps don't sell for much. Believe it or not, the book itself might be worth more than the stamps. And it's good that he wrote in pencil because you can erase it. Like, this is a nice book for a kid who wants to start collecting stamps. You know what I mean? But otherwise, it's probably worthless. You know, you throw it in with the other stuff, and maybe you get $1 for it or something like that. That's my understanding of it. Again, if you see something that you think is valuable and you want to let me know in the comments below, please do. Pinks. I don't know what that means. Let's see if anything's behind it. No. Oh, and I guess that's the Scott number. I'm assuming that's the Scott number. These are dope books. Let me tell you, these books are like $20 a piece, $30 a piece. This is in brand new condition, just about. The book is worth the money. I don't know what these individual stamps are worth. I mean, they're in blocks of 4 with the tabs. I don't know. I have to check these out. Christmas seals. A bunch of brand new stamps. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Like typed almost. I don't even know how this person did that. If it was $2.75, $2.75 when? 100 years? I mean, this is old stuff. Pretty cool. Let's see what's in here. I don't know what these are worth. Oh, those are nice. Mint, never used, original gum, no hinge. And then we got these. I don't like that they're loose like that. Let me see. Do I have some place I could put them? I have to watch. I don't want to mess up the. I mean, I have a place to put them, just not right here, right now. Oh man. All right, I guess I can leave them there. Look at this. It's so cool. Oh, this is nice, man. I mean, it's probably worthless, but it's. Oh man. Guess that's what they called seals, not stamps. A whole bunch of them. Oh, you see, I'm dropping stuff. That's why I have to be careful. More seals, a whole bunch of them here also. I don't know what these are worth, but I did drop something on it down. I have to pick it up. I don't want to knock the phone over. I want to pick it up though. Sorry. Put these back in the book. There's one on the. I see that stamp on the floor. It's gonna have to stay there for now. And last but not least, I don't even know if I looked in this. High grade. I don't even understand. What is this? High grade handy file stamp blocks. How cool is this? I never seen anything like this before. I don't know what these stamp blocks are worth, but I'm going to show them to you. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I've seen stamp blocks like this for $1 or $2. But then I've also seen other ones, depending on what year and what Scott number and what condition they're in, for $20, $30. So I'm not really sure. But this is a pretty cool book. Some of these stamps I've never seen before. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I love videos like this, mail days. This was a super duper heavy box, probably about 10 pounds. And that's it. That's all we got. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Again, hopefully, I'm hoping that these are the ones that were supposed to be worth money. I'm hoping that I get my $300 from here, and then maybe whatever, a few hundred more. And at least, I'm saying at least, if it's worth 2,000 or 3,000, great. If it's worth 200 or 300, then that's really not what I was expecting. But life's a gamble. Just got to take a bite out of crime sometimes. All right. God bless. And I'll see you in the next one.